What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another match. I've got a pretty good one here for you. We are back in 4K, which is fantastic, though this is back to a night match. I think we adjust this camera a little bit. I think we do. You guys, we got an 8-ball match coming for you. We got Morgan shooting versus Alex. Alex is a new guy on my team. He is a 4-speed. So it's going to be a race 3-3 of 8-ball. If you're new to this, as we go through this, we're going to break down a lot of shots, and we're going to try and learn a little thing or two from this, okay? Fours are, I think, if you're someone learning, watching fours play and analyzing these matches are some of the more valuable matches to see, because it's a sweet spot where they can play very well, or they can play sometimes not so well, but a lot of different things can happen. So as we look at this, we're going to break down what we're seeing on the table, different patterns, different types of shots, different types of position, things like that. If you're new here, if you haven't seen any of this stuff, if you have, jump in, man. Let's go. So it looks like he just took Stripes. Let's see here. Alex, I haven't known him very long. This is his second match, I think, on our team. He won the first one? I think he won the first one. He's a pretty good shot. I saw him. He's been playing in the APA for a little bit. I still think he's new to the game overall, but I think he's got a lot of potential. What do you guys think? Let me know. He's taking the 12. He's got a lot of issues over here with the 15-9. There we go. He kicked it right into position. Though, if I gotta be honest, I feel like our focus is a little off here, guys. That is unfortunate. I'm just noticing this right now. I'm still going to go through this match because it was a good one. We'll just have to pretend it was the old camera. You can tell when they walk by that the focus on like her hair and things like that is super fine, but these balls are a little blurry. That's unfortunate, guys. I'm not a videographer. You're going to have to bear with me on this stuff, okay? Figuring this stuff out every day. She's going to take solids, obviously. I like this shot on the 7 because it's going to open some things up for her. Now, Morgan has played in a match before with our team that I do have on YouTube. She is a hot and cold shot. I think last time we caught her on a cold night. But she's been out of town for a few months, and now she's come back, and I think she's learned a thing or two where she was, because she plays pretty good in this match. As far as analysis goes, which I don't go into this stuff too much, the technical stuff, her follow-through has gotten a lot better. At times to a fault. That was a nice shot. Look how much that just opened everything up, man. This is good. He's a shot maker. Stay up. Stay up. All right. So, man, if you can see this 9-ball, you kind of got to take it now. The 15 ball, it's going to kind of send the cue ball towards the 1, maybe the 8, so you don't want to do that. But this 9-ball, it's kind of in a weird spot. It doesn't go anywhere. All right. So that's how we wrap up rack 1. You can tell there's some disbelief going on here around the table. That's how that happens, man. And it sucks. If you rewatch that, he missed the 15 ball so bad. You had to miss it really bad to make the cue ball hit the 8 ball. But man, when the 8 ball's in front of a pocket, you guys, it's like it's drawn to it. Like you'd say, oh, you have to miss it so bad in order for it to scratch, or in order for it to do that. And you will. Watch, you'll miss the ball by a diamond just to make that happen sometimes, I swear. Awful. So we got a break here. I'm pretty sure she didn't make anything. See how focused it is up close. Sorry guys, that's a loser. I'll get you on the next one. Let's see here. So this is okay. We gotta kind of figure out how to get to some of these balls here. This is good at this range. I hate to say it too much. Like as a 4-speed, you're still playing the game where You just want to run out faster than the other person. So it still does not hurt to just clear these balls out down here. Now at a higher level, you want to kind of be worried about that. You don't want to run everything unless you can get out. But let's see. If he comes back and gets on this 2-ball, he could have a chance to break into that stuff. But it's pretty straight on. Yeah, he's not going to get much. Needed to hit the hell out of that. He did cheat it to get up where he needed to, but he needed to hit that about twice as hard. Let's see here. I didn't even think he could even see that ball, man. Look at this. Look at this. He probably would have had shape on the 6 cut. I mean, you would have just sent Whitey flying and tried to get around, but dang, dude was running balls right there. That was all right. All right, Momo. Let's see what you got. Now, Morgan does this thing where sometimes she'll get down and fire right away. I don't know why. Tried to tell her not to do that, though she's not even on my team, so why would she take my advice anyway? But she doesn't do it nearly as much as she used to, and she plays a lot better, so. Let's see what she's got here. I like cutting the 14 in the side because it's going to send you into your trouble balls, into that 13-12. They're a little bit of trouble because of that 2-ball. You might even hit the 13 into the 2. Let's see what she's going to do here. I don't think I would have her shoot this, but you could always save too. You know, just hide the 2 from her, from Alex, and pretty much make her shoot at the 6, make him shoot at the 6-7. But let's see here. She's made a decision. Just like this, make the 2. Oh, okay. See, I was thinking you might be able to make the 2. Oh man, okay. I know what this is about to be. I'm gonna need you all to divert your eyes. Just divert your eyes. Okay, for 5. I'll let you know when to put him back. Just wait. Just wait. Okay, you can come back. Wow, look at that shot, man. Okay, what am I supposed to do? It's already done and over with. Okay, she won't do it again. Oh man. I was literally like, I was a little bit further away, but watching it, and I'm like, what is this? In case you didn't realize, that was 2 double hits back to back, guys. For what it's worth, I don't think she does it again, and I have tried to enlighten her about what a double hit is and go through all that rigmarole, but man, we get into that all the time here on my channel here about double hits and whatnot. Okay, so she ran out and got to where she could, but didn't end up getting on the last ball. The only way the 15 went anywhere was down here in the bottom left. Had to get up there. Would have been tough. So him, man, I kind of like shooting the 6 into the 2. Oh, is that what he's going to do? I don't really remember how this shook out. Yeah, because you'll bump the 8 and break out the 7. Oh, stay up. Oh, man. Rough. That was a nice shot because it opened things up right. And then, you know, as you dial that in, you know how to hit that with a little softer speed to control things a little bit. 7 would have been tough right there. But that's a difference right there. That's a great shot where you make that, and if the things line up correctly, you're out, right? You go from nothing to running out in 30 seconds. Hero shot. So I think I like this because the 15's got to go down here. You just got to roll, make sure you roll forward. Yeah, she didn't roll forward. But she didn't double hit the ball. Would have been nice for her to double hit the ball because it probably would have shot it right into the side pocket and gave my boy ball in hand. I'll stop. So now, this is, you got to hit this pretty hard, yeah, because you got to come all the way up and around if you're going to make it. Justice? Oh, look at this. Look at this. My boy's got a shot. Yeah, see how clear you can almost see the stitching on his shirt. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. It's a work in progress, okay? He's gonna clean this up nice. That's 2 shots right there with ball in hand. You pretty much have to be able to do as a 4. You can't mess these up. Or you're fired. Just kidding. 4s are so hot and cold, right? You guys, anytime we make it to Vegas and there's like a 4 on the opponent's roster, I'm like, dude, they're either a 2 or a freaking 7-speed, I swear to God, every time. Dangerous, man. All you 4s out there. I remember being a 4. It's like the funnest part of the growth. Things start to click. Let's get into this. Looks like he made a solid. A lot of things go. The 5 ball is kind of the trickiest ball. You gotta send it to the top left corner pocket. It's kind of weird saying top left like that, but the top left corner pocket. Or it goes? Is that what he's shooting? You see stripes? Am I tripping? Okay, he must have made a stripe too. Disregard. This is perfect because the stripes are a lot better. So now the only issue is this 15 ball. And if it's me right now, I think I'm going to try and break it with the 12 ball. Oh, let's see. Gotta break it though. Do it early while you have a lot of stuff. Ah, you needed to bump that 2 ball. You bump that 2 ball, man, right there, and you run out. Okay. Options. That 9 ball's such a thin cut, man. But you got to find a way. The 11 ball, I don't know. It's so thin. I don't know if you can crash into this stuff clean. Oh, now you're in the same exact spot. I don't think you break the 15 with the 11. I really don't. You might touch the 4. Take this super hard cut on the 9. This is an example of chasing your tail. Chasing your tail, this 15 ball. Oh, now you get stuck on the 7, so you can't even... If the 7's not there, you can draw this ball right into that all day. And I probably would have called a timeout to make sure we did this right. Or to ruin it. You know how I do timeouts. He can still see it, but he's probably not going to hit the 4 ball now. I'm not opposed to that. Yeah, just make sure you get a good look at it. This might go down in the bottom left corner. No way, right? Is this dude gonna break and run right now? Oh, it didn't. He hit it with some spice right here. I said, going for the break and run, man. He was like, that was the break and run? He even noticed. He said, dude, I would have hit it a lot harder. Right? Give yourself a chance. Fire at that 15 ball. All right, let's see what Morgan can do. As far as running this out, the 6 ball is kind of the weirdest one just because there's a 15 ball there, and this combo, which that worked out. Guys, that is the exact example why you can't expect to shape the ball that you combo into. See how that 1 ball ended up? Look at her go. That was a nice shot. I told you the follow-through is working, so she's making a lot more balls than she used to. Let's see, what do you got here? A bunch of nothing. Honestly, I just safe on the 1. The window for the 6-15, the 6 cover in the 15 is huge, right where the cue ball is now. So you have an example on the table where you want to leave the cue ball, which is always nice if you're trying to hit a shot and bring it back to where you're shooting. So just clip this 1 ball and try and put the cue ball back right where it is. But at this level of the game, you may have never shot something like this before, so I have trouble calling a timeout to tell someone to do that. Again, not that she's on my team, but I bring this kind of stuff up with my teammates and say, have you ever even shot this before? We can try it right now, but I'm not going to make you do something you've never done before. It's really hard to control the cue ball in the early phases. She's going for the 6. I wonder if she's going to say, oh, she was cutting. No, she was cross banking. Of course. Of course. What a shot. I ain't going to hate on her for that. That was a good shot. You hit that right. She's going to take and run this right back. – Is this really happening? These guys are on fire. That's pretty good. So if this is me, if you just cut this straight up with like top or center ball, you're gonna kind of end up in this bottom left corner pocket. So right spin helps again, but I don't know how much she's using left and right spin. Dude, oh my God. See, it's gonna leave you down there. At least down there, you would have a better shot than this. The whopping, let me see, 0 inning rack so far, and both of them run the whole freaking table out. Oh, that's right. She's looking for a pocket marker or something. So let's get back to you guys. How you guys doing? I got so much good feedback on the last video. I'm really bummed as we're watching this that the focus isn't perfect. That's incredibly frustrating. Really sorry about that. My humble apologies, because the footage is so much better now, guys. I do have another game from this night, which is going to be the rematch of me and Rob, which is one of the... Oh, Ron's taking a look at it. Which is one of the most watched videos on my channel. He got me last time. Felt like he was playing a little slow. Kind of like Morgan looking for her pocket marker. Oh, she found it, I guess. Still thinking about it. You're going to put yourself on ice. You take this long to shoot the 8-ball. You just got to shoot it, man. You can take a second, make sure nothing scratches, come up with a little bit of a game plan, but you can't put the 8-ball on a pedestal. You can't put the 8-ball on a pedestal. Unless you make it right now. Oh man, now you got a safe. So yeah, lots of great feedback on the last video, man. It's such a blast. I'm excited that things are getting to where they want to get to right now. I want to keep adding some stuff as we go. Haven't had to talk too much about strategy in this because these guys are running a clinic right now on how to run the table out. Unfortunately, that bank didn't work out, but look at her getting in one of the very few safe spots on the table away from this 15 ball. The open area on the table, oh boy, Captain Cardigan rolling in right now. I'm telling him just tap the 15 and send the cue ball down table. Tap the 15 ball, pop it off from the rail a little bit, and it's going to make it harder and harder to hide from. Yeah. And I said, I told him to hit it so thin that you hit directly into the rail like I just pointed. So that way you get up table and you get towards where our shot clock is right now on the timer. See, I said even there is good. You don't have to send this thing, man. Like, don't scratch over here. Just hit this thin, just leave her nice and safe. The spot where he could have gotten to this 15 ball is huge on this table. She still hit him from it. I don't know how on purpose it was, but this is good. Oh my God, don't scratch. Oh my God, don't scratch. That works out, hopefully. We'll see. Getting dicey. She's banking it. Watching her shoot, the transition is not great from back to forward, which is something I never focused on. I didn't even know it existed. I just tried to work on my stroke. I didn't realize that the transition was important until probably a year ago. How important the transition is. That would help her game a lot. To transition from backstroke to forward stroke. Plenty of videos on that. Let's see if he can make this a clutch ball. This is far. No, that's fine. Almost wouldn't want him shooting that 8-ball. This 8-ball sucks. Man, you guys ran 14, 13 balls off the table faster than it took EG to shoot these shots. She's going to cut it. I think that's safe. I don't think it scratches at all, though you can make it scratch, just like we talked about on the... Oh, speaking of Rob. I wonder what he's telling her. He's probably looking at the scratch, make sure it doesn't scratch. Maybe she asked for help. I think she did. Yeah. He's just reassuring her probably that it doesn't scratch and you're fine. But just like we said before, yeah, that's where it'll hit most likely with the right stroke. But just like we said before, if there's like a Murphy's Law situation where you have to hit this ball so bad in order to make it scratch, God, it feels so possible. I'm not wishing that on her, and I don't remember how this shakes out. But these are the shots exactly that, you know, I'll tell my teammate, like, no, you don't scratch at all. You hit that first diamond, unless you really miss the 8-ball shot. And you'd be surprised how much it happens. Even me. Oh, she hit it thin, all right. What are we going to get? Okay. I wonder how, I don't remember how he shoots this. I know how I shoot it. I'd probably get that. This pocket's big enough. You can just draw it straight back a little bit, but either that or you send it. I'm a big fan of sending it from the side pocket. That's not what I had in mind, but not the send it I was talking about. Sending it around like 2 rails, 3 rails. But he cinched it, made sure he made the ball. Cinching it, at least that's what someone used that verbiage for me a long time ago, is where you just make sure you make the ball and don't worry about the shape too much. Just give yourself a decent shot on the 8-ball, on the money ball, instead of risking it to get good shape. Let's go, brother. Oh man, they both thinned the hell out of it. I don't think Morgan's gonna let him get away with this one, guys. She's gonna go to the hill. You guys swapping pocket markers. Let's see. You can scratch with this shot. You gotta hit it soft because the tangent line kind of brings you right back towards the cross corner pocket. Not that I'm hoping on that for her. There you go. That was nice. She overcut it a little bit to help with that. All right, she's on the hill, man. Looks like she's got some voodoo on where she places the cue ball. Get out of here, dude. What the heck is going on? Rooster. He's probably getting antsy. He's ready to play. Actually, I think he played. He played pretty damn good. Shout out Brian Kelly, dude. If you're watching. That looked like a bad rack more than anything. Alex, we're going to have to talk to you about your racks. Just kidding. So she made a solid, which is pretty good because that 215-7 might be something one way or the other. But he's got 4 balls in that scrum around the spot. He's got 4 balls in the scrum. She's only got 2. That's crucial. That is important. Let's see how this goes here. Yeah, she's got nice follow through now when she ain't falling through a foot right into the cue ball and sending it down the table. I'm gonna have to have a talk with the league operator. This combo is impossible. I mean, I don't know what else to do. I guess you could likely hit this 215-7. Oh, she almost made it. Almost made me eat my words. You could have just hit that 215-7 enough to pop the 7 out, and then he's got 4 balls in there. You've only got 1. Give you a little more options, but that is a strategic play. That is a do that for dough, not for show. John Canto. You hit this with draw, you break it out. Yep. I think he had it in mind, but all he did was break hers out. Yikes. Yikes. That's okay. The 14 ball becomes an opportunity to break all this stuff out, to do a second break. If you need to. I think higher level play, you use these balls to really safe the hell out of your opponent, but I don't think we're worried about that right now. Do it now? I think so. If the 13 goes, I think I take the 13, but there's no other good option. So like this 12 ball goes to the bottom right. If you can get shape on that, I wouldn't burn the 14 for it though, because the 14 can break stuff out too. I was just thinking of another opportunity to break into stuff, but look, you got to give it to him. He saw it. He saw it. This dude's pretty good, man. He needs to work on some things, right? You know, his stroke looks a little new, something that just comes with time. Speaking of transition, Alex, between thinking about the transition from your backstroke to your front stroke, how much of a pause you put in there. Different players have a different pause. If you look at Niels or Chris Melling, they have a very long pause. It's something that lets you breathe a little bit as you're getting ready to shoot. Doesn't look like you need to come up for air at the moment. Shooting pretty good. This guy's got thinking hands. Dude just makes balls nonstop. Dangerous in a bar. I mean, I think technically you have the angle to come off the 10 to break into this stuff, man, but interesting. Oh, he must not be able to see in the 10, so then that's fair. Now, in a higher level game, like let's say you're playing me, that's a little cocky, but I mean, if I was to play Alex, that's a pretty offset match. You would not want to do that, man. So now all of her stuff's out. So you kind of want to play the waiting game and make me take the risk of breaking that stuff out, because now a good player has no risk. If it's her, she'll still have to do a little work to run these 5 balls out, but a good player will have 0. This is like just as easy as that ball in hand you got in the beginning with 2 balls done and out. You'll do it every single time. Good players are in that position for this right now. So something to think about, though. At this level of the game, totally good move for what you did. Oof. Immediately kind of lost shape here. She's got to make this one in the side, and it's really tough. Good form. Get down on the shot too, just like you're eyeing this one ball up. Nice and easy. You can't force it in the side. Yeah, you can't force it in the side. You got to go nice and soft. All right, Alex. It's all there, man. I'm so annoyed at how crisp the back of his head is compared to this pool table, guys. Oh, man. What a waste. That's all right. Now it's just as bad a quality as what my videos used to be, you know? Or, you know, other people's videos might look like. I still think you take the 15 here, man. Oh, he's going to go for this. I feel much more confident shooting the 15 from here. That's such a far ball. Okay, I thought he was going to make me really eat my words and just make it right off the bat. But left it good, right? You would have had both of your balls still, albeit hard. And you didn't leave her anything, so. 6 ball banks back. Probably what I do. Or cut the 2, though it's a little crazy. Let's see it. She almost made me eat my words. Can you see that 15, man? If you can, if you have an angle, you can top spin to get up and around, or if you don't have an angle, you just stop shot it and take a hard cut on the 12, if it's me. Boom. Just like that. Though it looked like he had a little bit of an angle. Could have went top, but I would have told him just like I tell my other players, you know, whatever you're comfortable shooting. When we get into a match and timeouts come up and people want advice, or I want advice, you can't go doing stuff you've never really done before, unless it's really easy, and you know whoever's giving the advice has to make that judgment call. 2 rails over for the 13 in the bottom left. Oh, he's gonna bank it. Man, that cut, dude. You could have cut that all day. The banking is always a little riskier, if you ask me. And the cutting, when you miss it, when it's super thin like that, when you miss it, you're typically, the ball's not gonna have a lot of energy when it's a super sharp cut. So the ball's not gonna fly back out. It's usually gonna sit just closer to the pocket and could become a huge strategic advantage, could block the pocket, or if it hangs in the pocket, can give you an opportunity to do some things. Oh man, they're both running out of juice. Oh, and that 2-ball just landed in the worst spot possible. Morgan's chance of winning this rack has dropped immensely. If you ask me, if I was the bookie, I always talk about that ball being the devil. Let's see. Topspin, you'll shape the short side of the 12. Oh my goodness. Everyone say your favorite joke. You gotta put your purse down before you take a shot like that, man. Come on. All right, if it's me, taking this 2-ball with ball in hand right now. And this is what I see my players around the 4-5, 3-4-5 range do not. At a 3, my strategy is a little different. Look at Rob. Right on time, man. That cracks me up so much. I did not know that was coming. Oh. All right. Let's see what they end up doing here. If you don't take the ball that's in that position, the 2, then you take something very easy to definitely get shape on the 2. There you go. You see, he's looking at the line. He was pointing to the table on the line on the 1, and if she sells it short, that was a really nice shot. She didn't sell short at all. That was a nice shot. I didn't think she was going to get down there. If she would have been short of the line, it would have really complicated this. Though this might still too, because she might roll down, set up for the bank. Arguably better to leave the 1 ball on the side. Again, this is what I'm talking about, massive strategic advantage. Because pretty much no matter where he leaves her on the table, unless she's totally snookered, she's gonna get a shot on that 1 ball, and that 1 ball shapes the 6. So. He's got a serious cut here. This is what I was talking about the other night, where you had to hit that hard. And I think that's something I think I want to make a video about. Maybe not for any of you guys, for my teammates. I'm just kidding. But for my teammates, man, because we talk about this, when you have a sharp cut like that, once you cross a certain line, you're going to send Whitey flying. And you need to commit and send him down and back. If he would have hit that harder, it would have straightened the angle up, and he might have come right back up on the short side of the 12 and looked like a boss. But you have to, oh, look at this hit. Make it. Oh my goodness. So now if she can see the 6, you take the 6 first, because the 1 ball will get you right to the 8. Yeah. Take the easier shot, period. If you have a super sharp cut on something like that last ball that he shot, that 13, whatever this was up here, you got to understand the cue ball, you can't hold it for another ball down in that spot. You're not going to hold it. You got to send it up and down. And knowing when you cross that line that you have to send it instead, it's something worth practicing and knowing and getting lodged into your monkey brain. She went with 1 first. That's okay. She got up and down. Now this, I mean, this is a tough shot. You go top inside to come all the way back and around to get on the good side of the 8-ball, but likely, yeah, just gonna get a little short. See where the ball was going? Like that with some spin would help carry it back up and over towards that chalk. But does it go past the 12-ball? Does it go past the 12-ball? She's wondering. Even if it doesn't, so you could do a fancy shot where you kind of come off the rail first and in. But even if it doesn't go, the 12-ball's in such a strategic advantage for him, you gotta at least try to put it over there to change his fate, right? Because if the 8-ball switches spots with the 12 and gets on the inside of that pocket to the 12, he completely is screwed. If you try and bank this or something, the 12-ball's hanging in the pocket, he's gonna make that 12-ball in shape anywhere he wants on the table. This is the right call. This is endgame 8-ball stuff, guys, that I talk about all the time. It's the important part. I probably don't hit this hard, Morgan. That's good. Just like, oh, she just won the game. She would have just won the game on a sick shot. And now look, so this is what I was talking about. See, the 8-ball took the spot of the 12. He's totally screwed right now. If you're on FanDuel right now, while this was live, I think Alex was plus 4,000 at this moment. He's got to bank this 12. He had to hold it a little bit. This kid can shoot, man. Let's go. He's taking it to the hill. FanDuel just tanked. Bets are locked. You can't even see the spread now. You can't even see the money line. It's back to plus 110. Look, she's ready to. Hey, easy. This is a friendly sport. It's a family league. We are hill guys. When no one saw it coming. Now, I didn't remember how it got there. She color coded the balls. That's nice. I didn't remember how it got there. I knew it was good. Man, this is good. Hill. That's why, as much as I want to burn this footage because it's not as clear as what it could be, guys, with a nice break, he got a solid. We got to check out this match. So, solids are not great, guys. It's tough. If you got the cojones, 6-ball is a kind of a hard shot, but it sends you into this crap to try and reshuffle it a little bit. Because you could take the 1. Not going to really get you much. Get you to the 3 maybe. And the 3 in the right place, it might be able to get you to the 2, but leave the 1 in case this doesn't work out. Yeah, there you go. This is it. Oh, you didn't want to break it out. You didn't want to break it out, dude. Did you get to the 2-ball at least? Oh, you got to take the 2. Is he looking at the 2? Oh, man, maybe he can't see the 2. But if you can see the 2, you got to take the 2. This will hold you for the 2 if you hit it soft, maybe. Oh, nice little break. 4-ball go? Nah, 4-ball definitely doesn't go now. It's got weird. He's only got 4 balls left, man. Let's see if he can make this 2-ball. Dude's shooting good, man. That's okay. That's okay. There's a lot of trouble. We're not worried about it. You did take away the 11-10. Which I think is a good idea. The 11's gonna break everything out for her. Once you get a shot on it out right now. Oh man, the 9-ball's probably a lot easier, but Nice shot. Okay. What do I know anyway, right? All right, stop shot on this. I was gonna say you could stop shot and shoot the 12. All right. So now, oh man, if that 5 ball goes, that 5 ball goes, you have to know how to shoot it. You gotta jack up, man. Jack way the hell up. It's kind of a catch-22 because if that 5 ball, if it goes down here in the bottom right, which I think it does, it can break out your 4, so I guess you don't have to take it. He missed a shot. Look at that. $13 will break this stuff out. Oh, kinda not really. Now you need this 10-12 combo. That'll break things out. Let's see. Yeah, why cut it? Yeah, why cut it down there, man? The bank was on. The bank was on, right, Morgan? I think this is ballsy. I almost take this combo right now. The combo is easier to make than the 11 ball. And the 11 ball is gonna do nothing for you. Yeah, I would take the combo, but it shakes everything out. You could run out right now. Look like a boss. That's what we do here on the channel, man. We try and look like a boss. Every once in a while. I haven't done it yet, but. Oh, she kicked it. Interesting. Interesting. She kicked it with some fury, too. He's pretty straight on this 2 ball. Kind of makes it complicated. He's seeing that, I think. Yeah. You're just going to end up getting stuck right there. Which is whatever. Bank on the 5 gets things out. If this 1 ball happens to fall in. Which it does. Man, this dude can shoot. You kidding me? Now you're on the wrong side of the 5, though. You needed to jack up or something to hold this 1 ball from crossing the line on the 5. There's no way this 5 ball goes in somewhere, is there? Well, dude, now you kind of open it up a little bit. So now you gotta wonder, do you want to break this out? You gotta wonder if you want to break this out. Depends on who I'm playing. I'm not saying give her, just hand the ball over, but just touch the 4 and leave it hooked. Leave it there. Let's see what happens here. No, he went for it. I made one of her balls. Left one of them hanging in the side. Oh boy. If it's me, I'm cutting this 11 ball with some speed to come back around for a good angle on these last 2 balls. And you're donezo, Morgan. Oh, she's going to take this one. Okay. It's not impossible. It's a little tricky, but not tricky for her. All right, so that proved me wrong. That's a good shot. Look, it's all sitting pretty. You got to know you can't, where you want to get on this 15 ball. Yeah, this makes it weird. I mean, if you stun it right, it doesn't. I just don't know if she has that in her. Yeah. And you're set up for another bank on the 8. So she did run them all out. She did run them all out. She's got another chance at the bank that burned her earlier. So much fury. Look, that's why you don't want to bang it that hard, yo. Okay, so this is going to get weird for him. I forget how this ends. We're getting to the end, guys, no matter what. You can look at the timestamp now, I guess. I try and stun this. If you roll full, you're not going to get to the good side of the 8 ball. Yeah, you want to... he cheated the hell out of it, but he got lucky. Oh, he got lucky. He blocked the pocket. He cheated the hell out of it. That was an example of trying to make the cue ball go where you want it to go and losing focus on how to make the ball. You always got to come back. When you decide what you're going to do, come back and look at what you're doing and make sure that that ball still goes in the pocket. That is crucial. What is she talking about? Banking this thing or something? You crazy? We got Rob back to the table. We're going to get into one last little safety scenario before this one's over. Okay, so he's talking about trying to hide. Yeah, that's the safe place on the table. Pretty much anywhere else on the table that 4-ball's going to go. Right where his left hand is. So you just got to figure out, how do we get there? And he's talking about where to hit the 8-ball. How do you get the cue ball over there? I feel like it's tough to get there by skinning the 8. You have to like stroke it to get over there. That seems tough. Okay. So now I think he's talking about hitting the 8-ball and pushing the 4-ball over there and out and leaving the cue ball down here because it's a straight in shot. So you know you hold the cue ball in a line. If it's just about straight in, you're not going to send the cue ball flying, and we're going to move the 4-ball is the idea here. But God, so this is one of those things that can be very easy to overjudge. I'm not saying he's making the wrong call, but has she ever shot a shot where she wasn't trying to make a ball, you know, with accuracy and with the right? Yeah. So she ended up cutting it. All right, Alex, you got to run this out, man. Don't do what I do and sell this up short. Let's go, man. That was a tough spot to be in, Morgan. Did not work out. Does the homie finish like he's been playing, though? Can't tell. Knees weak, palms sweaty. Oh my God, he slammed it. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. It's a nice stroke. It was a nice stroke. I'm not saying he did it wrong. It's just, it makes you a little nervous, doesn't it? Welcome to the team, man. That was some good shooting. Rewatching this right now, I wish it was a little better focus. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, guys. You know, I introduced the 4K and then we just right out the window, right? Next one will be better, I promise. That was great shooting. Just cue ball control's a little wacky. We had a couple weird shots from Morgan in the first or second rack with the double hit that we're just gonna pretend we didn't see for now. Hopefully you guys don't roast us too hard. What are you gonna do? Yeah, that was a fun one. All the way to the hill when she should have won on that freaking 8-ball in the fourth rack. And he banked the freaking 12 to get out. Let's go, man. That was fun. Hope you guys are shooting well. Hope you had a good time. If not, well, maybe you like the next one. We'll make it 4K. Catch you later, guys. Keep shooting.